Yeehaw, brother! Welcome to the BVMotorSports Possum Punt channel, where I reckon we don't actually punt possum.
Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Possum Punting. This is episode 1, I think I just said that. So, here's what the series is going to be about. Well, it's been a hot minute since I've been in front of the camera working on the blur. The blur's been put off to the side for a little bit longer. My son will be here, I think within a week, and we'll see some more footage of the blur with the whole case swap situation. I kind of miss this interaction between, all my fans and followers, subscribers, minions, whatever the case may be. So what we're going to do is this series is going to be just, day in the life of what we do here at the shop. And the place is an absolute disaster, as you can see in the background right over there. I'm making a new workbench for the shop, and it's made out of poplar hardwood that came out of my best friend Garth's backyard. He cut it up using an Alaska mill, which is basically a chainsaw cut. We got all the boards prepared on my joiner that I bought at auction, which now I've since sold. I just finally got all the boards planed to the same thickness. I'm using all reclaimed wood. So that's one project, and I got some metal. I'm going to make the legs out of metal. I was going to do 4x4s, but my friend Robbie, who is Bill the Fabricator's son, gave me some 2x2 box tubing, so that's what we're going to make the legs on the new workbench. The thing's going to be heavy. With that, I've had to replace the head pump on my air compressor. This old girl's probably 20 years old. And head pumps use basically reeds like a two-stroke engine. Well, one day it decided to eat itself, and it would still work, but the compressor would slow down like a soft start almost, and then speed back up. I mean, it still pushed 130 plus psi, but it was getting really, really hot, using up a lot of power. So I'm replacing it with this 5 horsepower twin cylinder unit from Harbor Freight. Now, I try to get away from Harbor Freight as much as I can nowadays, but a equivalent head pump to which was on this Sanborn compressor would have cost me about $1,000. So we'll see how this one does. Now, this is my second Harbor Freight motor on this air compressor. I put their smaller one that's rated for a 3 horsepower motor, and just running the DA sander on the workbench, it was running all the time. It just couldn't keep up. So, of course, none of that's a direct fit. So I had to do some welding for where we're going to mount this. The engine's mounted. I finally got the new belt on it. I had to space out the pulley on this, which was seized on the shaft. I think I still need to pull it out a little bit more to get the belt lined up just right. But I'm going to I'm going to test this, make sure it works. And then we're going to fabricate up the brackets so we can put the belt guard back on, because safety is important. My son chases in here, and fingers go where they're not supposed to, and the next thing you know, you're 2-finger Freddy or whatever. Once we get this finished up, we're going to start on the legs for the new workbench. That's, like I said, all 2x2 box tubing. We're going to weld all that up, test my welding skills. So let's get to work. well, that's enough for tonight. Get all this put away. Make sure that my gas is turned off. I have a bad habit of leaving that on, which is an expensive habit. So, what we get done today? Compressor's back up and running. No leaks, which is good. Belt, I'm going to tighten it up a little bit more. It is a 5 horsepower electric motor running the head pump, but ideally it should be a double belt, and I'm only running a single belt, so that may or may not cause issues later on, especially with belt stretch. And the window for adjusting that belt is pretty small. You got about 1 inch forward or backward. So, and that's total, not 2 inches total. So, we'll keep an eye on that. I need to make the shroud, the belt's the safety guard for it yet. I'll just adapt the original one. I think it shouldn't be hard. A couple brackets, some welding. Let's see. Tomorrow, we'll get back on the workbench. I've got some oak, as you can see up here. Some oak slabs, 1x4. What we're going to do with these is essentially box it all in. Got to get on that tomorrow. Let me show you how it's turning out. This is poplar hardwood, and just look at those colors. Isn't that crazy? Just wait till that's got some Danish oil on it. It's going to look incredible. It's almost too nice to put in the garage, but it's better than that old piece of junk over there. That's going bye-bye. So yeah, hope you like episode 1 of Puntin' Possums. You want to know what the deal is with that? You'll have to stay tuned. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Oh yeah, you should always wear proper safety equipment when welding. I don't think that really qualifies, and I've got some pretty good burns on the top of my foot. I'm going to have to see how bad it is in just a minute. Safety equipment.